Okay.
This is Georgie Henley.
And this is James McAvoy.
Hello, MSN.
Zen. He plays Mrs. Tumnus.
And she plays Lucy Pevensey.
Hi, MSN.
Hello, MSN.
Georgie, tell me about the first time that you saw James in costume as his character.
Well, they wouldn't let me actually see him until the cameras were rolling and the tape was taking place.
That was like a month of me running around trying not to let Georgie see me when I was in costume.
Yeah, it's really weird, actually.
It was quite weird.
And then with I remember this white sheet coming in, and I said, Andrew, what's that? To the director, I said, Andrew, what's that? And he was like, oh, it's just a statue. And I was like, so why is Howard Berg, the prophetic man, there? And I was like, oh, we need to add some stuff. And I believed him. And then I remember out the corner of my eye, when I was doing the take, I saw Howard talking to someone and with a makeup brush.
Hiding behind a tree.
Hiding behind a tree. And I was like, what is happening? And then suddenly, who should come out but da-da-da-da, Mr. Tumnus.
Tell me about the ears. I understand you had radio-controlled ears.
Yeah, they weren't a problem actually until we had to do something quiet and emotional, and we would get quite close like that, and I'd be going, Lucy Pevensey, no matter what happens, I am glad to really, really loud.
And Andrew was like,
it was only me, you, and Andrew that could hear it, wasn't it?
Yeah, because Andrew had his headphones on, and I was like, oh, don't worry, James, you can take it again. And Casey, the first assistant director, who couldn't hear it, was like, what? What's happening?
Why are we stopping?
Yeah. And then so we did it again, and it was like, whatever happens.
It's quite distracting, really.
Yeah. So in the end, they had to use that wire, didn't they?
They managed to get wires attached to them. So I had wires coming out the back of my head, like trailing 20 feet to someone who was hiding in a bush, twiddling the wires and making the ears go. They only actually used the moving ears in like 2 shots or something like that, but they look cool.
They do. Tell me about the first time that you saw Tilda as the White Witch.
So the first time in the scene, I wasn't allowed to see her, and so I wasn't allowed to socialise with her, and I wasn't allowed to see her in her full costume. And see her when she stepped off the sleigh is the first time I saw her. She was very tall in it. She was very tall in person, because I don't think there aren't many full shots. Yeah, she's very tall. I was feeling slightly intimidated because she wasn't allowed to socialise with me. So I was trying to work out, is she always the White Witch? And I was very confused. Yeah, that was a very surreal day.
Do you think that's why you grew 6 inches during the shoot, to try and catch up?
No.
Yes, it was a touching idea, and it didn't last very long. I don't think, and I think you'll understand me saying this, I don't think anyone quite could grasp what good performers they were. That the truth is that kind of thing can only last for one take, and then you've got to do it again. And they are all so fresh and so able to be fresh all the time that trying to kid them in that way was really kind of foolish. It was also not much fun, staying away from Scanda.
Who cracked who up more?
I think you probably cracked me up more, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I think, well, do you think I made you crack up more?
Well, I thought that James made me crack up quite a lot, but I think I made James crack up quite a lot, so...
I mean, we could get into a mutual appreciation society, like, just the two of us, quite easily, but, yeah, we had a good time together, didn't we?
Yeah, we don't really measure it out much, do we? We just joke around.
Tell me a little bit about working with the snow.
Oh, it was really hot.
Papery and dusty
and boiling and sweaty, and you guys were wearing fur coats for a lot of it as well.
Yeah, especially in the Czech Republic.
Yeah, in the Czech Republic it was minus 15 degrees Celsius.
Topless.
Nipples that could put your eyes out, and up to our waist in snow, really, weren't we? And there's snow blizzards and stuff. We couldn't get the crew up to set half the time. That was quite intense.